Welcome back to iHeart Crypto. So Bitcoin is coming in at 19,850. All right, let's get into it. So, Jesus, today was absolute madness, absolute insanity. All right, let's check out our Heikinashis on our weekly time frame. See what's going on here. All right. Weekly time frame. We got a lot going on this chart. Let's see a different chart. There we go. All right. Still red on our Heikinashi candles. You know, printing a 10. All right. Whatevs. Let's check it out. Ooh. That looks bullish. Let's go back over here. All right. So, I mean, it's hard to see because I have a lot going on this chart. Let's see maybe the Coinbase chart, but the Binance chart is where it's at for real. All right. So, I mean, let's just put things into perspective here. All right. Put things into a little bit of perspective. What do we know? All right. First of all, let's get rid of this. All right. We have an RSI coming up here. All right. Simple. All right. What else we got? We got bullish divergence here. All right. Easy. Bullish div on the weekly. It's taking a little bit to play out, but if you do look, I mean, on the weekly candles, you have now 3 green weeks in a row. All right. With big, heavy volume. All right. Big, heavy volume coming in right here. All right. Now it is dropping off. So, but that could just mean that, you know, price could be moving. Volume could be falling. Price could be rising. You know, not the best look in the world, you know. But let's see where we're at on this weekly here. All right. So let's check out Mr. Market Cipher here. Market Cipher a little bit flat, but VWAP kind of curving up a little bit here. All right. RSI is curving up. Money flow actually made a lower low. But, you know, if you're looking, I mean, you could kind of like say that that's some money flow divergence. All right. You could kind of say that. All right. So, okay, cool. That's what we got going on here. Now, let's take a look at some short-term stuff here and check out some levels. All right. So, what are we at? Where are we at? I mean, the level we just passed, all right? The level we're getting above now is a massive level, all right? I mean, we got a high volume node right here. I mean, we just passed that. I mean, that would be, the next one is right here, so we can move this one up a little bit, all right? That's a big node right there, all right? Let's zoom out and get all of that in there, all right? Actually, you know what? You know, coming all the way there, you can move this here on the weekly, all right? But let's go to the daily, all right? Let's zoom out and get a little more data into the picture and see on our VPVR where this all falls. All right, yeah, so we're good there. All right, that line right there is major resistance. All right, let's go into the 4 hour and see where we're at. Whoa. All right, I know things look messy. So we are above that line. We just pushed above that line. All right. Where are we getting resistance? We have this line right here. What is that line? All right, that line is this descending channel line right here. All right, coming across. Let's go back to the daily, I guess. All right, coming across here. So you have touches here. I'm frozen, of course. Anybody in here? Alright. We got some people in here. Let's get a new me. Alright, here we are. We're back. Alright. Floated on the top. Alright. Let's see where we're at. Alright, so you got touches here. Alright. You got touch here. Alright. Where else we got touches? Where else? We like touches. Touch there. Touch here. Currently touching it now. Are we touching it now? You know, it's so funny. Elon Musk texted 20K. Ooh, got it back above it. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Take these drawings off. Alright. So, what the hell is going to happen now? What the hell is going to happen now? Are we just going to moon? Are we just going to straight up moon? Alright, so, we got this low volume gap. Alright. Right here. So, really, what do we want? What else we got here? I got another line here. So we're back above these this high volume node here. We're in a. This is going to be very big resistance. All right, a lot of volume, a lot of buying and selling in volume. A lot happened in this range, as you can see from the price action. All right, a lot of price action there, a lot of price action here. All right. Let's see. But here we got a low volume gap. All right, where we can just shoot straight through. Right here. Alright, you can shoot straight through that. Alright, but this is what you got to get above. But I like that you broke major resistance here. Alright? I mean, if you're looking, I know it kind of looks a little messy, but like this line right here, starting from the top of the, the top of the bull market. Alright, touch there. Alright, you came down. And you got a touch over here somewhere. I know you did. There it is. It's up in here and in this madness. Alright. Not a touch there. Right in here. And basically you could see like you held it as resistance in this whole way down. Alright. Simple. Alright. Let's get rid of this line. We don't need that anymore. Alright. We don't need this anymore. Or this was an upwards channel. This has been basically invalidated, but this broke down, and now you're back up into it. All right, so we'll keep it now because it doesn't have a third touch on it, does it? No. So on this upwards channel, I mean, you are gonna get resistance somewhere up in there, and look, it's right at the top of the gap there. So we'll see, we'll keep it for now. All right, but all right, I mean. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you right here. All right, I don't like this move. I don't like it. I'll tell you why. All right, because if you come down to an hourly time frame, if you come into the smaller time frames here, all right, you just got vector candle, galore down here. All right, you got vectors here. All right, on your hourly. All right, on your 15-minute, you got vector candles here, right here, imbalance in the chart, massive imbalance in the chart. There's just a massive imbalance in the chart here. This is not really natural movement. All right, not really. Okay, I mean, look at your 4 hour. You got volume, that's good. I consider this volume. 4 hour RSI is getting a little cooked. But this is a massive imbalance in the chart. Like they're going to come back into these vector candles. All right? At some point. Okay? Like this is not going to... They're not going to not come back to this liquidity here. All right? This is just a short squeeze, but you're breaking out. Your price is moving up. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. All right? Let's come back over to the daily because I do have this line here. Oh, this is the golden pocket. All right, so I mean, my chart looks a little bit messy, like a little bit, but let's see here. I got someone in here. I got a view duration of 9, but no viewers. Interesting. No one ever watches my streams, so nonetheless. All right, so macro golden pocket. All right. I mean, this right here. All right. Right here, this fib to the top. All right. So once you broke that, right, you came down, right? You got past the 236, past the 382, right? Past the golden pocket, past all this, right? But you didn't make a new low. So this is still valid fibs. All right. Now you're just coming back into them. All right. You got back over, right? Your 786. All right. And you're coming up on your golden pocket. So you could see a little bit of a rejection here from there. All right. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of trading up in there. All right. But I tell you what, you get back above this golden pocket, then you're golden, pony boy. You are golden. And, you know, I'm even inclined to throw a different retrace on there now. So let's make this a little bit dimmer here. Let's see if I can make that dimmer. Can I do that? Oh, it'd be a lot of work. All right, I'm not gonna do it. But let's do it, Andy. Let's make the chart a little bit messy here. All right, we're gonna make a messy chart. Let's go to a different chart, I guess. All right, we'll use my spider line chart. All right, so we've made this low, right? So let's throw a fib on and see about a retracement. All right, let's see what we got. Oof, look interesting. Interesting. All right, so make sure this is tight, at least on this chart. All right, so looks like you wicked right above your 238 fib retracement, so you're getting some resistance there. All right, boom. Your golden pocket, and look at that. Where are you? Sitting right up here at that box at this point of liquidity. All right, so 22,734. All right, something to think about. All right, you might throw that on there. Let's try to get it on here. Let's throw it on here. Because that's likely, I mean, if you do retrace, you're going to retrace to your golden pocket. Alright? Booyah. Right here. To here. There. Alright, cool. That's weird. Yeah. So, I mean, this red box here I got is, you know, all of this imbalance in the chart over here. All right, this whole area. All right, from that last CPI print. All right, so there's a massive imbalance in the chart there. All right, so this is going to be a big area to come back up into. All right, you get the golden pocket. They're going to hit a pool of liquidity, and they're going to be able to reverse price right back down. All right, so be mindful of that. All right, just be mindful of that. And you do have vector candles down here now to come back down and take. All right, we're down up in here. Okay, so this is just a more imbalance. So we'll see if they come back and take this area. All right, we'll see if they come take this area at some point. All right, we'll see. All right, but you know, massive imbalances in the chart here at the moment. All right, hopefully they can come back down. What else do we know? All right, what do we know? 15-minute time frame. All right, I mean, just looking on the 15-minute. I mean, look. Did you get a W formation? I don't know. I mean, yes and no. You know, I don't know if it was a W really. Is it really a W formation? You know, like, can you call that a W? I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe, okay, so let's go to the 5 minute. Yeah, you could call this a W, I guess. You know, alright, so little W formation. Alright. Boom. Alright. W formation on your 5 minute. Alright. But on your 15 minute. Alright. And let's just look at the little cycle here. I mean, as far as like short term stuff here goes, you know? Like rise up, retrace. You could get another rise up. But see, here's the problem. Where's the retrace? Like, where's the retrace? Where's the 15-minute EMA? It's all the way down here. Interesting. Actually, no, it's right here. Just trailing it up. This is a big move. It's a 10% move. You're back above the 800 on your 15-minute. Where are you at on your hourly? Hourly, back way above your 8. You're way extended from your 200. You know? Where are you on your 4 hourly? You broke your 4 hour 55 EMA. Right? Like, you are just mooning at the moment. Where's your 12 hour? You're back above your 12 hour. Where's your daily? You're heading up towards your daily. Major resistance here. Alright? Major resistance here. 55 EMA on your daily. Alright? A macro golden pocket. Alright? You know, that's going to be the area to defend for the Bears. Because once you get past the golden pocket here and your 55 EMA on the daily, you're going to shoot straight up. And, you know, what I would want to see is I would want to see us shoot straight up, you know, release that liquidity that's sitting up here, all right? And then boom, you can come straight up, come back down, test the 55 EMA on the daily, back test this golden pocket, and you're golden. But there are the problem here are these vector candles down below. Like, you're just shooting straight up, you know? I mean, this is a major problem. So, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Not one bit. Not one bit. What are these fibs I got on here? I got mad fibs. I got a lot going on my chart, man. I got a lot going on my chart. But, alright. I got my low volume gap thing going here, alright. Alright, bull market resistance band too. Alright, so that's on your weekly. Alright, so come over to the weekly. Throw on your bull market resistance band. Right here. Coming down on you. Alright. So, I mean, you could pop straight up through that low volume gap. You got a high volume node here meeting your bull market resistance band. You know? Bear market resistance band, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I love this. Who's in here, man? Who's in here right now? If you're in here, man, type in the chat. I'd love to chat with you. Alright? Alright. I mean, interesting. Interesting. Alright, so taking my new fib, my white fib, your 1.68 is actually at 29,325. That's an interesting spot because on CME, I believe there's a gap there on the daily. So come over to CME. Alright. We got a gap right here at 28,000. Alright. So, again, you throw your fib on there. Okay, boom, good. Make sure this is tight. Alright, that would fill your gap. Then you can hit your 55 EMA on your weekly. Alright, another interesting area. if you do want to pump straight up. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful W formation. Alright, it really is. Look at that CME volume. Whew! Look at the volume on CME. That's big. That's big volume. Alright. So, what do we got going on? Alright. This is CME on the daily. Alright. I mean, there's volume. I mean, look at this W formation. Boom. 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 To the upside. Alright, I mean, that's it right there. You know? That's what you look for. Beautiful. Right there. W formation. Now, this is the daily. Alright? What do you want to see? Alright? With the W, the strategy at least. Alright? Strategy is this. W formation. Alright? Where are you? Right here? Something like that, right? Okay, but look. You come back up. Alright? You want to break the neckline. Alright? You want to break the neckline. Alright? Maybe you come up to the 200 here. Right? You can come all the way up there. That's fine. Right? Come back. Test as support. Continuation up. Okay? That's the strategy. Alright? You want to see that. That's what you want to see. Alright? You want to see a back test of the highs right here. Okay? Back test of the highs. Alright? The EMA, the 55 EMA, right, would be coming up by then, you know. Back test it, and then continuation to the upside. That is the reversal. Okay? That's the model. Alright? That's the model. Alright, I mean, so what's going on the short-term time frames here? What can we be looking at? Got a good rejection there. Pretty good. Look at these. Look at this vector, man. Look at this vector. I just don't. This is not a sustainable move. You're gonna have to come back down and take these vectors at some point. Alright? Like, this is not sustainable. Not sustainable whatsoever. Alright? I mean, lower term time frames is vector to the downside, vector to the downside, vectors, vectors, vectors to the downside. Alright? I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. Alright? It's not good. This is not a slow move. I don't like that. Right? Volatility, that's good. You can trade volatility, but as far as like good for the chart, not really. Not really. Man, I got a lot going on here. I feel like I should get rid of a lot of this stuff. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff and redo some of this stuff. All right. All right. So what's my blue line? My blue line is my 55 EMA on my daily. All right. That's my blue line. It's a line to watch. All right. Can we move down a little bit? Because our 55 has come down a little bit. All right. Let's get rid of all the fibs. Let's get rid of all the fibs. All right. We know where the low volume gap is. All right. We can make it a little bit lighter. All right. Let's just make it a little bit lighter. All right. What else we got? We got the bull market resistance band right here. We like that. We want that. All right. Let's get rid of all. I don't want any fibs at the moment. No fibs at the moment. Let's just clear it up. Clear it up. All right. So you got a low volume gap. All right. Let's look at volume. All right. You got resistance here at about 21,231. All right. And of course resistance here, which you are currently at right now. Currently at this resistance. So you shot up between there. All right. Big move there. Easy. Right. Big move. Oh, look at how things have changed. Should we put this here? Yeah. Right. More data. You know, even coming across. Is there anything there? Yeah, that's perfect. We'll leave it like that. All right. All right. So, come back to the daily. All right. You are getting resistance on that high volume node on the weekly. All right. That's where you're at. All right. So, at least some consolidation here. All right. My God. Who's in here, man? This is no one's watching, but I have an average view duration of 26:35 with 0 concurrent viewers, but whatever. All right. So, I mean, now, if we want to find out how high we can go, all right. Well, let's look at our RSI on our daily too. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. November, there's October. Is this November right here? That's January. No. Where's our top? August 21. March 22. Where would our top be? Right around here. Right? Alright, here's our top. But our RSI made a higher high here. Alright, so basically you're taking it from there. Alright, but let's just draw a trend line for RSI, because we do see a trend here. Right here. Alright. I mean, that's a trend. Alright. Here's a trend. So you got room to run up. Alright, but this is going to be major resistance on your daily. Okay. Now, funny thing is on your weekly, you can say that you've broke out on your weekly. Now, there's a couple ways you can draw this. You can draw this here, like this. Alright, and technically you haven't broken out yet. But that is from January 2021. But you could say that that was the top of the bull market. Now, if you are in the camp where November was the top of the bull market, you might draw it from like that. Alright? And say you've broken out, back tested, and now come up. And then price action actually has followed now. Alright? Which, in my experience, which isn't, you actually were printing a yellow X on the weekly that actually disappeared. Unless it's on Huygens. Yeah, it disappeared. Alright, so that's good. That's good news. That's good news, good news. Alright. You actually had a red dot too and it disappeared. Alright. So, happy days, as Tina would say. Alright. So, let's see. 200 EMA. Alright. Sitting right up here. Alright. Another major form of resistance. 25,000. Alright. Alright. You got to get back above that. Okay. Another major form of resistance. Alright. Alright. So, what's going on in the lower time frames here? Still mooning? Resistance. 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 Shorts are just getting squeezed, man. Let me tell you. Shorts are just getting squeezed. I mean, it's a big higher high on the 15 minute. Ooh. This I don't know if I care for. Actually, oh, that's major bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Let's see the 4 hour. 4 hour. Where's the momentum's coming up? This is a weird move, man. This is a weird move. All right. I mean, look, momentum hasn't come up yet, but look, you're making lower lows on your momentum waves here. All right. Just saying. All right. You're making lower lows on your momentum, but price is moving up. All right. That's a little unnatural, don't you think? It's a little unnatural. All right, let's check our DBSI on our daily. DBSI showing 15 on the daily, on the 2-day. 2-day DBSI showing a high number, I know that. It's blocked by that, a 15. All right, 3-day, a 5. So 3-day, you're losing a little bit of strength. 4-day, an 8. Let's check the weekly. Weekly of 14. That's good. Let's check the monthly. It was a 10 the last time I looked. 10. Now it's a 7. All right. It is what it is. God. What's Solana doing? Up 3%. $31. Altcoins are my favorite coins. For sure. All right. Back to BT Sizzle. Man, look, lots of wick action down here. Lots of wick action. All right. Absolute craziness. Absolute craziness. So, Asia brought it, man. Asia brought it. We'll probably tap that 55 EMA. Probably gonna tap it. Who knows? Right there. Right there, baby. Alright. So, I mean, Shizer. We went over the RSI. You got a green dot on your daily here on Market Cipher. Little trigger wave. Money flow curving up. VWAP coming up. 2-day. VWAP coming up. Trigger wave. You know, just be cautious here. This looks great. I mean, this looks bullish. Extremely bullish. All right. 4-day, still bullish. You still got this massive trigger wave. All right. You got bullish div on your 7-day, right? Right here. You got a higher low in your momentum wave, right? But you had lower lows in your price action, just like on your RSI. All right. This is great. It looks good. It looks good, except you got some bear div on your 1 hour, but who the F knows? Who the F knows? Who the F cares? It's awesome. All right. So, what are we looking for? Honestly, all right, if I had to say, if you want to know, from my opinion, where are we going? We're going up and we're tapping the bull market resistance band here. 22K. All right. Or, not 22K. Right here. At 21,555. All right. That's going to be huge. We're tapping that, I think. All right. We are tapping that. Anything is possible. The only thing that gets me is you would want to see a back test of this breakout. All right, you get that back test, then the market structure is good, in my opinion. All right, because right here, you want to see a back test. I'd like to see this go sideways for a little bit, consolidate. You know, even come back up. Maybe you tap the 55 EMA on the daily and then come back down. And then when you come back down, all right, which would be great, if you can come back down, right? You come back up, okay? You can consolidate here for a little bit. You know, tap the 55 EMA, right? This could be a BART situation, but you could come back down, right? And then take all these vectors. All right? Take all those vectors. Then boom, you could long that line right there. Or you're going to fall straight through, who knows. That would be ideal for like market structure wise. All right, for like the healthiness of it all. All right? I mean, but really, where would you think you're going to reverse from? Maybe the 55 EMA, right? But if it's really a short squeeze, right? What are you going to do? You're going to moon up here. You're going to moon up in here. Ooh, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. All right. You could just moon, right? Tap that liquidity. Tap the bull market support band or the bear market resistance band, whatever you want to call it, right? Consolidate up there or whatever, you know, and then come back down. And then, of course, you got your double bottom situation, something like that. You know, something like that. I mean, that's terrible, probably terrible market structure. But look, what do I know? I know that this is a wild and crazy move, and that there's a massive imbalance in the chart here, and vector candles to the downside that need to be taken. That need to be taken before, you know, you can call a bottom. Because when has this happened? You know, when has BTC left an imbalance in the chart here like this? You know, when did this happen? I mean, even if you went all the way back, I mean, I can't even probably get back that far on the hourly. Let's see if I can. I mean, maximum fear, right? The good old flu, right? Let's just go back in time. Let's go back in time, right? Where BTC decided to just leave tons of vectors, you know, untaken on the hourly. Just decided that, oh, you know, this is all good. I don't need to take any of this, right? Where are we here? June 2022. Oh God, I'm back in June. I mean, look, we were here, right? I mean, even this was a capitulation, right? This was the June capitulation. You even came up, got rejected, and came back down and took that vector. You had this vector right here that didn't get taken. Eventually got taken, all right? 1867, right? Right there. Boom, there's your bounce too, by the way. Right? If you were really look, actually, that's amazing to me. Look, here on your hourly, you go back in the chart and you look, right? Right here. This vector candle was never taken. Let's draw a little line here. Right here. Alright. Right there. Let's make it a different color so we know what the hell we're doing here. I'll make you orange. Something stupid I never use. Alright. You never took that vector candle. Alright. Come back over to today. Oh, you can say you did take it right here. You did take it right there. You didn't leave another imbalance in the chart. But look, there you go. You just marry them up. Boom. All these wicks took them too. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Come back over to today. 18.1. Wow. I didn't even realize what the price was when the price was dropping. Almost hit 17K. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it, huh? But look, my point here is that BTC does not leave vector candles untaken. As you can see, we just looked, right? Even during that capitulation back in June, we came back to that vector multiple times, all right, on the hourly time frame. All right. Now, where in BTC's history have we not taken hourly vector candles? All right. Just think about it. Where are we at here in the chart? All right. We are at the beginning of the bull market when things were going parabolic. All right. This is our low right here, by the way. June low, this red line. All right. But let's go back in time. All right. This is currently the lowest BTC has come from the past. All right. So let's look for hourly vector candles and see if they just decided to not take them. Let's just let them go. Interesting. Right here. Not like, doesn't look like this though. Like, they still recovered half of that. They recovered half of that. They came back, made a full recovery of that. Okay. Right? They did take them somewhat. All right. These over here all were taken. All right. Came back down and took these. All right. This one right here. This one right here was not taken. These two were kind of left alone. All right, and then price moved up. All right. Now, come back over. Let's see what we can find here. I got a box here. Why? Vector candles in the chart. No, see? Even on this move up, you know, rise up and it got taken. All right. That's probably like a daily vector candle that hasn't been taken. But in the hourly, like, you can see like they were taken. Just like in the hourly, in the short-term time frame. You know, like they've come back down into them. Okay? Now, here, the pandemic. Right here. This would be the point where this was 12K. Were these never taken? These were never ever taken. Oh, look at that. That's scary. Look, right here, vector candles not taken on the hourly. Here's a good example. These were never taken. They got away with it. Alright. That's why everyone's screaming 12K, by the way. That's the big imbalance in the chart from the past. Alright. Now, here. You would think that they would have taken these too. Right? Just saying. There's their 10K, you know, whatever. Alright? Everyone's screaming for that. Alright, here. You took half that one. You never took these. This is 10K. Alright, you never took these. Alright. You left a massive vector candle over here on your hourly. 10K. Never took that on your hourly time frame. So look, you can, you know, looking back in the past, it's not like they recover every hourly vector candle. You know? Especially down here. You know? During the flu dump. Let's get down there. Let's see. Is this it right here? No. It's over here. Come on. Oh, looks like you got some vectors here. You know what, man? I'm looking now, like looking and studying. Like, no, they don't always come back to vectors. Not on the, like, you would think so. You know, like I don't see them come back to these vector points in the chart. You know, right here. This would be your vector case right here. Right here. Vectors unrecovered. This one got recovered, kind of. Where are we at in the chart? Still 9K. Alright, so we haven't even gotten to, you know, the V-shaped recovery that was the flu. Right? Because we are on May 20. Okay, so we keep going back. Alright, keep going. This looks like it right here, right? April, March, right here. Hourly time frame. Alright. Capitulation. It dribbled up. It dribbled up. Took hours. Hours and hours and hours, days. Right? Not even more than that. I mean, it took weeks. Right? But look at this. Who got away with it? Massive vector to the downside. But this was your little V shape. Alright, nice. Look at that. I never looked at this on the hourly time frame. I've never been back this far. But that is a beautiful W formation. Let me tell you something. If you long that right there, if you long to any one of these, that first leg or the second leg, man, you must have done crazy amount of gains if you held on to 100x long. Crazy. Imagine being this guy right here. That blue candle. Look, that even got come back and taken. And even there, like they tried to come back and take that stop. You know? It was only this guy. This guy at 3,783. This guy right here. These are the guys that got away with it. The guy that long that. Right? Came back down, took half of them. Right? Thought it was rolling back over. Boom. Stopping volume candle on the hourly. Blue candle. Right? You might want to long that. Come back down. And then price moved away. Okay? But what are we looking for here? We're looking for hourly vector candles. Look, taken. And this was, you know, the price could be moved. Taken. Alright? It's just very rare you see price move like this. Taken. Half, at least. Alright. Here. Maybe not so much. This one kind of got away from him. You know? Down here around 6K. And then, of course, here. This is big. Boom, boom, boom. Imagine having Market Cipher, man. Snake Eyes on the 1 hour, you long. It must have been great. Alright, let's see. Like this vector right here is never taken. You know, on the 1 hourly time frame. Okay? Like, that's a huge imbalance in the chart. I should mark that off. Let's mark this off here. Come on. Alright, we'll keep that. for later. Hopefully we'll see it. Alright, man, I'm tired. I got no... Alright, so... Alright, what's the point of this? The point of this is to say... Who's to say that these candles need to be taken? Okay, who's to say? Who's to say that this blue candle needs to get taken? This one probably will get taken, at least half. Alright, I can see price moving back down there. Alright? I can see that. Alright, I can see price moving back down. But this one right here, you know? There's no guarantees that price is not going to come back into this. You know? Buyers. The buyers show up here at this level. These are where the buyers show up. This is where the buyers were. Alright? 4-hour vectorly candle, though. You know? 4-hour RSI is cooked. Cooked. Let's see if you got any bear div on your 4-hour. Usually that's a good indicator of a good pullback. So let's see. I mean, you're about to make it. If you don't make a higher, you got to make a higher high here. You got to get a push up. You got to get a push up. You caught resistance on that line, man. You caught resistance on that line. Okay. But as far as bearish divergence on the 4-hour, I mean, slightly higher high there. Okay. Come on over. Lower high. Bearish div. Alright. I mean, it's not confirmed, but it's there. Okay. It confirms in an hour. Okay. So in the next hour, you want to see if you can get back and make a higher high there. Okay? Because it's there. It's there. Alright? It is there. Alright, that's just on your 4-hour though. Alright, I mean, like, let's look on something more significant here, like the daily. Okay? Here you got lower highs. Alright? And lower highs. You're fine. Alright? But if your RSI comes up, makes a higher high and a lower high, that's bearish divergence. Alright? Just be aware of that. Alright? Anyway. Interesting price action. Beautiful W formation. Okay? Volume coming in. Maximum fear. What's the crypto fear ingredient index today? Probably wasn't too bad because we did have that pump. Yeah, 24. What's pumping? What's with our bubbles? Anything good with our bubbles? Quant up 64% on the day? No, okay. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, it's a green day. It's a green day on the market. A green day on the market. It's good. Great week for quant. Great month for quant. XRP. You know, this is great. Things are cool, man. This is great. Good for the crypto market. You know, good for the. Let's see how the rest of the week plays out. I mean, we were ready for lower, right? We were ready for lower, but this wedge here is basically now invalidated. I mean, if you come to a daily time frame, I mean, you broke out. You broke out of this wedge. That's a breakout. That's a clear breakout. All right? Like, the only way it's not a breakout is if you absolutely nuke to the downside today. All right? But I don't see that happening. I really don't. Not the way this looks. This doesn't look like it's going to just nuke to the bottom. That wouldn't make any sense, really. Then again, nothing has been making sense. All right? Because then you would just have a wick here. You wouldn't have a close. You'd be back inside the pattern. And you can go back down. So this whole wedge thing that people were talking about, I mean, technically, you know, you're breaking out of a wedge. All right? So, I mean, if you want to just go with that narrative, you know, in patterns and stuff like that, I mean, I have it drawn here because you do have, I mean, I count that as a touch. These are touches on a line. All right? And it's respected because you had price action all up in there. Right? This is price action. All right? So your touch is kind of like there. Right? Touches along the downside. Definitely touches on the top side. So, I mean, let's just do a little measured move. Alright, something like this. From your breakout. And look at that. Almost up to a golden pocket area. Boom. There's your measured move. Bang. Gets you back up, clears that liquidity out. Okay. It clears out all the shorts. Okay. Clears out all the shorts. Yeah. That's my red box. $42,000. Holy mackerel. That would be amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. What percent is that? From the signal on the weekly time frame. Oh, let's go to the daily. It's the daily. So you got your signal right around here, okay? But whatever. Okay, go back to the weekly. All right, what's percent? Oh, it's like 100%. I mean, just doing math in my head. It's like over 100%. Pump. Not unusual in bear markets. 115%. Not bad. Not bad. That's your measured move target. Okay. I don't know if you're going to get that. Based on the volume, I mean, you might. But, you know. Come back to the daily. Daily vector candle. You would think you would see some kind of recovery of it. You know? Especially on the daily. Especially on the daily. I mean, I'm not even going to go back in time and tell you about all the freaking vector candles on the daily that get recovered. You know? I mean, right here is a good example. Oh. This is a good example of Bitcoin being moved artificially. Remember this? 9 days in a row. No one could believe it. Right? Vector candle not recovered. You know? Vector candle really not recovered. When did it get recovered? It really didn't. Alright? It really didn't. So that was a huge imbalance in the chart. And look at what happened after. Nuked. So, don't get too excited. Alright? When you have these imbalances, right? This is a massive imbalance in the chart. All right, and look what look what happens. You come back into it, right? You come back into it. Okay. So, is that what's gonna go on here? All these moves are possible. Boom. I mean, you're already on a daily time frame. Look at this. I mean, I have these 3 different boxes because that's on a low time frame. But you look at this. It's already a massive imbalance. That's straight up. Straight up. It's gone straight up. Where's the retrace? It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Okay. Not healthy at all. So, we'll see about a pullback. We'll see what happens. Can't wait to see what happens. I will not be buying any crypto at the moment. I will wait for a pullback. I will wait to see what happens. Or I would rather buy. If it were me, I don't know if I would be buying anything. Honestly, it's like if you miss this, don't buy. I mean, when would I buy? Honestly, I would rather buy at 25K and get some kind of validation of a trend reversal. But this imbalance in the chart, man, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It's a massive imbalance. I'd like to see us dug us out, digging out, slow and steady, slow and steady. These are quick moves. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. What's DXY doing? Seems like it's rolling over. It's beautiful. What's the futures doing? Futures moving up. I don't like this move, man. I don't like this move. It stinks. It stinks like manipulation. It stinks. Anyway, it's late. I'm tired. I'm out of here. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.